Welcome to BULES News Echo YouTube channel. Update news and stories of great club Chelsea FC. Phenomenal player, Michael Owen tips this young Chelsea star for greatness. Michael Owen tips Chelsea ace Mason Mount for greatness. According to Daily Mail, Michael Owen has tipped Chelsea star Mason Mount to become one of the best players in the world. Alongside Mount, Owen also felt that Phil Foden can do the same at Manchester City. Both the English youngsters are set to take on each other as Chelsea and Manchester City have set up a Champions League date. Man City were the first to enter the final after a win over PSG. Chelsea booked their place 24 hours later when they beat Real Madrid. While both the English sides boast of stellar names in their side, they have two of England's biggest talents in their respective teams. Foden has slowly grown to become an integral part of City's all-star team. On the other hand, Mason Mount has worked hard to become one of the first names on the Chelsea team sheet. Former Liverpool and Manchester United striker Michael Owen believes that both the midfielders can go on to become the best in the business. When asked how they compare against talents like Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe, he had an interesting reply. "They are going to get there. Mount is a phenomenal player, but Foden can be one of the best players England has ever seen. Mount and Foden will have huge responsibilities when they take each other on at the end of May for one of club football's biggest prizes. The talent is there, and from the looks of it, they are not far away from what Owen has predicted." Chelsea chase Barcelona star Miralem Pjanic as Tuchel aims to bolster his midfield. According to transfer news from Sport Witness, Chelsea are keeping tabs on Miralem Pjanic in case Barcelona sell him. It has been said that Barcelona manager Ronald Koeman doesn't have a lot of confidence in the Bosnian midfielder. The 31-year-old is a product of Metz's youth academy. After a season with the French outfit's senior setup, he moved to Lyon. He stayed there for 3 years and established himself. The midfielder then moved to Roma before joining Juventus in the summer of 2016. The Bosnian went on to become a world-class midfielder with the Italian champions, helping them win several trophies including 3 Serie A titles. He moved to Barcelona in a swap deal with Arthur heading the other way. However, he has not enjoyed the same level of success there. Even though he looks to be struggling, there is genuine interest in the midfielder. Chelsea as well as Inter Milan have asked about him to Barcelona. Pjanic is considering his future at the club, and while he believes that he can continue at the Catalan club, he is less so if Ronald Koeman continues. A decision on his future will be reached soon, but it does look like he might head out on loan. This is not the first time Chelsea have been linked with Pjanic. Before joining Barca this season, he was a target for the Blues last summer. Nonetheless, Chelsea are willing to wait and sign him depending on how the situation goes. However, the interest looks quite puzzling in the sense that Chelsea have a few central midfielders already, and bringing in a 31-year-old Pjanic hardly seems like a great idea. Chelsea earmark 30-goal championship star as a striker target for Tuchel. According to transfer news from Express, Chelsea have added Ivan Toney to their list of striker targets for next season. The Blues are looking to profit £10 million from selling Tammy Abraham and replacing him with the prolific Brentford striker. The English forward has been scoring goals for fun since Newcastle United sold him in 2018. A stellar showing in League One for Peterborough saw him earn a £5 million move to Brentford last year. And that has paid dividends, with Toney being the championship's top scorer. The striker has 30 goals and 10 assists in the league this season. The Blues are in need of a striker, with the likes of Olivier Giroud set to depart and Tammy Abraham being put up for sale. Abraham has slipped to the fringes under Thomas Tuchel and has hardly featured. Chelsea have been after Erling Haaland for a while now. Even former striker Romelu Lukaku is on their list of strikers. However, in case it becomes problematic to land either of them, Chelsea will turn their attention to Brentford striker Ivan Toney. Bournemouth v Brentford EFL Sky Bet Championship, the 24th of April 2021. Ivan Toney 17 of Brentford on the attack during the EFL Sky Bet Championship match between Bournemouth and Brentford at the Vitality Stadium, Bournemouth, England on the 24th of April 2021. This summer could see Chelsea letting go of Abraham and signing Toney, all while generating a handsome profit of £10 million. Abraham has been priced at £45 million while Brentford want somewhere around £35 million. While the sale of Abraham is questionable, if we can manage to land a prolific striker like Toney at a profit, it works well. Chelsea offered the chance to sign this Juventus star for just £17 million. According to transfer news from the Irish Sun, Chelsea have been offered the chance to sign Wojciech Szczesny. Juventus are looking to offload the keeper as they plan on going after Gianluigi Donnarumma, who is also a target for Chelsea. Juventus are testing the waters over a transfer for Donnarumma. His current deal is set to end this season and a free transfer could be on the cards. However, his wages are likely to be pricey, which means Juve have to raise funds before they can go after the Italian. They already have a decent keeper in Szczesny and are looking to offload him to make space and arrange money for the Donnarumma deal. To do that, they have offered the Polish keeper to the likes of Chelsea and Everton for a reported price of £17 million. Szczesny has been at the top level for a while now, starting with Arsenal in the Premier League. After failing to reach his peak there, Roma and Juventus resurrected his career in Serie A and he became one of the better keepers who took over from Gianluigi Buffon. While it is understandable that Juventus want to part ways with Szczesny, Chelsea might actually go for Donnarumma themselves given he could be available on a free transfer. Moreover, the Blues already have a classy keeper in Edouard Mendy and might not spend on another. Chelsea to offload either of these two defensive stars to raise funds for the summer. According to transfer news from Daily Mail, Chelsea are planning to offload either Marcos Alonso or Emerson Palmieri to raise funds. The Blues are planning on another spending spree for next season, but this time, they will look to sell some fringe players to get some cash in hand. Alonso was among some of the names under Frank Lampard who were frozen out of the squad. Before Tuchel took over, Alonso fell out with Lampard and hence the player hardly featured. However, in Thomas Tuchel's first game, Alonso was restored not only to the starting 11 but also to the wing-back role he flourishes in. Since then, he has featured for the side but not on a consistent basis. Emerson has struggled massively to get any sort of game time this season. He has played a staggeringly low number of minutes, with most of them coming in cup competitions. Ben Chilwell has pretty much been Chelsea's first choice left-back/wing-back. That has led Chelsea to take the initiative to sell either Alonso or Emerson. The club want to reinvest in the squad again and also want to clear out some fringe players to raise funds. It's not just Emerson and Alonso who are on the chopping block. The likes of Tammy Abraham and Olivier Giroud are also facing exits. Chelsea given boost in chase for 28-year-old Atletico Madrid man. Atletico Madrid shot stopper Jan Oblak has revealed that he'd be open to joining a Premier League side at some stage in the future. The 28-year-old star has again been in excellent form for Diego Simeone's team during the 2020-21 term, keeping 18 clean sheets in 41 matches in all competitions. Both Chelsea and Manchester United are understood to be admirers of the Slovenian goalkeeper, who has little over 2 years left to run on his deal at Wanda Metropolitano. Jan is confident that he could perform in England's top tier and has now seemingly opened the door on a switch to the division. The Premier League has strong teams, Jan told Spanish journalist Guillem Balaguer on YouTube. Maybe the strongest. But I think in the end it is what the coach is asking of you. You listen to his instructions. You are one of the 11th, so you do what he asks of you. All the players on the pitch are thinking like that. It doesn't matter if it's the Premier League, Italian League, Spanish League, wherever you go you need to do what the coach is asking you to do. I don't know what the future will bring, but I am sure that in any league I would play I could play well. You never know what will happen in the future. He has kept 16 clean sheets in 33 La Liga games during the current season.